Hello there, this is Icy Tooney here with another TF2 gameplay video. In this video I'm going to be playing as the spy here on payload Badwater, and I'm going to be using the Saharan setup with the Eternal Reward, the French gun. I do want to avoid pronouncing it because I think I sound terrible when I do pronounce it, and a lot of people have told me I pronounce it wrong. So I'm going to call it the French polycount pistol, and I'm going to be topping that off with the Dead Ringer, because I am going to get that nice little silent cloak bonus, and for the Dead Ringer that is so valuable because, well, of course the Dead Ringer is one big downside is how loudly you uncloak, so I can avoid that using this setup, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm going to be playing on Badwater here. Payload, of course, is a great map for spies. Usually people are preoccupied with other things, and there's a lot of power classes, and it's just really easy to stab people on Badwater and any payload map, of course. So that's why I'm going to be doing pretty good here, actually. This is going to be more of a game about quantity of stabs, not quality of stabs. I'm not going to lie and say that this was all skillful, crafty maneuvers, because it's not. And sometimes as a spy, you don't have to be that crazy with stair stabs or anything weird like that. Basically, all you have to do is get behind people and stab them. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Nothing too special, but it's still a pretty neat round. So I know a lot of you guys have noticed I haven't really released very many videos lately. First, my excuse was the uploader, which was having a lot of problems on YouTube, but that has been solved, I do believe. Yay, I had no problems with my last video, which was pretty cool. But now my new excuse is that I've been writing finals, so that's been a lot of fun. So I've been kind of busy studying with that and writing those nice little tests, so haven't had much time to play TF2 or update my channel at all. But hopefully in a couple weeks, once my winter holidays start, that will change and I'll have some downtime and some time to relax, and I'm going to be looking forward to that. So hopefully some more videos will be coming out on my channel in a couple weeks. Probably the next week there's not going to be very many videos put out, just because again I'll be busy with things like that. But recently, Valve did release something cool for TF2, which I know a lot of you guys want me to cover. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be playing in this, I'll say it right now, it's TF2 beta. I'm not playing in TF2 beta right now, obviously, but it's kind of cool thing. Valve wants basically us to playtest a lot of the stuff that they're going to be incorporating into the game, hopefully. Some stuff, of course, if it doesn't work out, they're not going to incorporate it. But I think it was a good idea because Valve hates playtesting. That's one of the things I've kind of found with them. Basically, they just release weapons and hope what their predictions on the weapons, that they were true and that they were going to be balanced and stuff like that. But usually that's not the case. And I think one of the biggest cases with that was the Dead Ringer when it was first released. It was extremely overpowered, so hopefully things like TF2 beta will let us test things before they're released into the actual game. And right now on TF2 beta, I think they have a few new changes. They have, I think, 3 new Natasha variants. I've been trying to pronounce Natasha because Natasha I think sounds a lot better, and a lot of people are getting mad at me about that. So I will try very hard to pronounce the Natasha. 3 new Natasha variants, and they have had a couple changes to a few maps. First, the map Granary, which everyone loves, or at least I love. They made it a little bit easier to attack onto the second point or the third point being the middle point. And basically they just added a new window going from the garage, and that's pretty cool actually. I think it will allow snipers to be more useful, and might make Greenery a better map for 6v6 play, and that is where it is very popular, probably second to Badlands, and hopefully this will make it so stalemates happen less often. And so that's pretty cool. And another thing they've changed is Gorge. They've changed it into a 5 control point map, and I've played around with that Gorge map a little bit. Haven't been too impressed. I don't think it really works too well as a push map, but those were only my first impressions, so hopefully I will be able to check that out a little bit more once I do have some time to. I know I probably should be talking about TF2 beta when I actually have some footage of TF2 beta, but I will be coming out with that when I can. So as you can see here as the spy, just been doing some regular stuff. Like I said, nothing too flashy, but you don't really have to be flashy, especially with the Dead Ringer. Basically, if you're in a tough situation like I was right there, best to just run out, and now it's time to regroup, grab some health, and we actually have a pretty good defense around here, so I don't have to worry about protecting the base here. I can kind of go into their territory a little bit more, and that's one thing you should really look out for, especially even any class. That's one thing you should look out for on an attack defend map or a payload map. Let's say you don't have very many sentry guns around the cart or something. Maybe it's not best to push up as far as you can, because a lot of the times you'll get back capped, or the cart will be, I don't think back pushed is is a right TF2 term, but that's something you should always look for in when you're playing on a defensive map like this. And right now I think I was just going to be waiting to see if someone would come out of the teleporter so I'd get a nice spawn camp, I guess telecamp stab, which are always fun. But only 25 seconds left. We've held the cart in that same position for about, I think, 5.5 minutes now, so that's always fun. I remember in this game they actually rolled us quite quickly to that end point, but now with this little Saharan spy, I think I've been able to annoy them enough to halt their progress. And heavy crits are never a fun thing, so I'm just gonna kind of chill back in the house. I don't think I really have to do too much stuff right here because we are going to win. 0 seconds. Oh, I guess there is an overtime. But yeah, doing pretty good here, and the suspense is crazy. I am top fragging like a boss, actually like a, I don't know, a gigantic boss. There with 68 points. It's always fun playing Spy because you will get some nice leaderboard scores like that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching, you guys.